few years ago, Airbnb had a lot of us in the chokehold, including myself. But now,
the ghetto! The ghetto!
Hey guys, I'm CrystalAmanda, and in today's video, I will be sharing the must-have free travel apps to download on your phone or a tablet so that you'll be covered for your next trips. Y'all already know I don't waste any time, so without further ado, let's get started. First up is the Airline app, and what I mean is whatever airline that you book your flight with. The Airline app will list all of the travel documents required for you to travel. Basically provide a checklist of what's needed to be completed before your departure date. Here are the airlines that I travel with mostly, and I'll walk you through one as an example. Let's do United. So I'm going to click on the United app, and the checklist section is under the My United icon at the bottom center. So click My United. And this example is related to United only because all airline apps are different. Next, click on Travel Ready Center. It's right under the Mileage Plus. And here is where it will list everything needed before you can fly. For example, a travel visa, when vaccinations or COVID tests were required, it will list the instructions on that, an e-ticket declaration form, etc. And once all requirements are complete, all checks will be green and marked Travel Ready. The next must-have travel app is G-Flights, and this is for affordable flights. Now, G-Flights is different from Google Flights. However, Google Flights is not an app, but it is another option for affordable flights. Although the G-Flights logo name has a hyphen in between the G and Flights, when searching on the App Store, you'll want to type in G space Flights without the hyphen, and it'll look like this. It's called the cheapest flights worldwide. Let me walk you through booking a flight. So I'm going to click on the G-Flights app, and we'll start at the top and work our way down. First up is either one-way or round trip. I'll select round trip. Then next is from and to. So my from is JFK, to SJO, which is in Costa Rica. Next is you want to select your departure date and return date. So I'm going to select my return date. So we have April 13th to April 17th. Next, you want to select either economy or business. I'll select economy. And last, you want to select who's going, how many adults, how many children, how many babies. So I have one adult for myself. And next, you'll click search at the bottom. And it says, our robots are searching cheap flights across 777 airlines, major travel agents, yada, yada, yada. Price includes taxes and fees. We don't charge any fees. Now, here are the flights. It is filtered by layovers right now, but at the top right where that circle is, direct flight only, you can check that and it'll show you just the direct flights. And if you want to filter it even more, you can click filters on the bottom left and filter out direct flight only, one layover, two layovers, etc. Now, once you selected the flights that you want, so I'll just select this one, the first one, you'll want to click the Book Now button. And what I like about G-Flights is that it lists the total price, meaning the fees and taxes are already included. So there's no surprises of additional fees after you click Book Now, like other sites. So this trip will be $347, and that includes taxes and fees. The third must-have travel app is Expedia, and it's known for its package deals, but they also offer flights, hotels, car rentals, cruises, and more. I usually book flight and hotel packages on Expedia. Plus, you can earn Expedia rewards points and apply towards future bookings. In my experience, flight and hotel package deals were cheaper than booking flight and hotel reservations separately. The fourth must-have travel app is MyTSA, which informs you on what you can and cannot bring in a carry-on bag versus a check bag. And if you have any TSA questions, the app has an Ask TSA live chat feature where you can message them for instant answers. The chat is open from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and after 6 p.m., their status on the app will update to "We are closed." And I'll walk you through where you can find the full list of what's allowed in a carry-on bag versus a check bag. So you want to click the MyTSA app, and it opens up to a dashboard. At the very bottom center where it has "Can I Bring?" you want to click that. So I'm going to click "Can I Bring?" and it opens up to the full list. Very easy, very straightforward. Now, if you're going to pack something but you're unsure if it's allowed in a carry-on versus a check bag, you can always type it in the search field at the very top. So for example, I'm going to type in batteries and click search. It'll filter out just batteries. I've also included the MyTSA link in my description, and it'll bring you straight to that list, that "Can I Bring" list. The next must-have travel app is called FlightView. This is like a flight tracker that tracks the details of the aircraft you'll be flying on. So I'll open the app and show you what I mean. Okay, so I'm going to open up FlightView, the yellow app, and it brings you to a track page. So you can track by flight number at the very top or by route. So if you know your flight number, airline, and departure date, you can type those in at the very top. Or let me show you a sample. Okay, here's a flight tracker sample. So you have departure, schedule time, takeoff time, terminal gate, and it also includes the weather. At the very top where it says details, you can click the map to see where the plane is to get that visual. You can click info. And another good thing about FlightView is that if you have any air travel trips planned, you can also add your flight information by clicking on trips on the very bottom, right next to track. Then click the plus sign on the top right corner. The fifth must-have travel app is none other than Google Maps. With Google Maps, you want to download all of your maps before you arrive at your destination, so that in the event you're unable to connect to the internet or Wi-Fi, you can still access your maps while offline. I actually did a step-by-step tutorial on how to download Google Maps on an iPhone in my air travel mistakes video, so be sure to check that out next. I'll link it in my description with the timestamp. Google Maps is also good when you're commuting in a taxi or Uber to and from the airport and hotel or around town. Personally, whenever I'm in a taxi or shuttle, I always enter my destination address in Google Maps. That's to make sure that they're taking me in the right direction. And I recommend you do the same if you don't already. Safety first. The next must-have travel app is called Rome to Rio. Rome to Rio provides multiple transportation options to get to your destination in any location with the list of fares. I'll walk you through what I mean. So I'm going to open up the Rome to Rio app. And you can search by city, town, landmark, etc. So at the top, you'll fill in your from, to, and departure date, depending on the location. And the app will show you ground and flight transportation options. Now, I already typed in 2 locations from Lisbon, Portugal, and selected a date. And now I'm going to click search. And here are the results. There's a bus, train, tram, taxi, and by foot. And includes all the fares and distance. So by bus is 7 minutes for $3. By train, it's also 7 minutes, and that's the cheapest at $1. Tram is 15 minutes for $4. Taxi is 6 minutes for about $8. And if you want to walk, it's about an hour, but that's for free. If you're an active traveler who loves to explore, the Rome to Rio app is perfect for you. Now let's talk about Airbnb for a second. Now I didn't include this on my list of must-have apps because it's not what it used to be. Some have ridiculous high cleaning and service fees, and even a list of chores to complete before checking out. And to make matters worse, some places have hidden cameras.
Renting another person's home can make vacations affordable, but Lisa Guerrero reports some renters have found they've paid a high price when it comes to privacy.
This man on screen is setting up a hidden camera in his home, and not just one. He has eyes on all these rooms. What's the point? Here it is. The house was available on Airbnb, and the guests who rented it had no idea they were being recorded. People undress, or hop in the shower, or climb into bed for a peaceful night's sleep.
Spy cameras you can buy online are disguised as practically everything these days. This electrical adapter has a tiny hidden lens you'd never notice. And this digital clock can record your every move. It can even transmit video live, allowing whoever's watching you to track your movements in real time.
A few years ago, Airbnb had a lot of us in the chokehold, including myself. But now,
The ghetto. The ghetto.
now I'm not saying all Airbnbs are sketchy and all hosts charge insane fees, because I've seen some reasonable cleaning and service fees. So it's really a hit or miss. And also Vrbo, I think that's how it's pronounced, VRBO, is similar to Airbnb. And although I never booked through them, like Airbnb, I'm not sure if I will anytime soon. Let me know if you recently booked through Airbnb or Vrbo. Were the fees insane? Did you have chores to complete before checkout? Did you feel comfortable? Comment down below. And if you use any other free travel apps, drop them in the comments as well. If you enjoyed this video or found it helpful, please give it a thumbs up. And if you enjoyed this content, don't forget to subscribe. As always, thanks for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.
Provocation, c'est ça qui commence la pagaille. Imitation, c'est ça qui commence la pagaille.